Corporation of St. George's. We welcome, give yourselves
a round of applause. Whereas we recognize the cultural importance of language and literacy as the primary means of conveying knowledge, and whereas we agree that the literature defined as words, race, and an art form, and whereas we acknowledge the poetry is amongst the oldest forms of literature, and that it aims express humankind's greatest hopes, fears, loves, and dreams. And whereas we understand that the literacy is nurtured by sharing and promotion of all forms of literature. And whereas United Nations Education, Scientific, and Culture Organization, the UNESCO has declared observance of World Poetry Day on March the 21st every year. And whereas we encourage our citizens to enrich themselves through partaking in all forms of culture, we support the idea of promoting literature and especially poetry in our community. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I now, therefore, I, Arthur Godwin, Town Choir of St. George, do hereby proclaim March the 24th as World Poetry Day in the town of St. George.
Thank you, Mr. Town Crier.
One more time.
Perfect way to start off the event, I think. So once again, welcome. Welcome to everyone. I would like to take a moment to welcome our Minister of Education. Thank you so very much for coming, the Honorable Crystal Caesar. We also have with us the Deputy Speaker of the House, MP Levito Fogo. Thank you, Madam, for your attendance, as well as Ms. MP Ming. Thank you all so very much for coming and for being with us here today. Now, World Poetry Day is celebrated worldwide and is normally celebrated on the 21st of March. This year, we are recognizing it on March 24th. We wanted to ensure that all of our area schools were able to participate, and all 4 schools are here today. So let's do a quick roll call. Is St. George's Prep here? Great Prep. Do we have East End Primary here? Welcome, East End. What about St. David's Primary? Welcome, guys. And coming a little further, we have Francis Patton Primary. Welcome, welcome to all of the schools. Now, before we begin, we are going to have welcoming remarks from the Honorable Crystal Caesar. Welcome, Madam.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the UNESCO World Poetry Day. World Poetry Day 2025, celebrating poetic expression and linguistic diversity. As the speaker said, we typically will observe World Poetry Day on March 21st, but we're doing it today. World Poetry Day celebrates one of humanity's most treasured forms of cultural and linguistic expression. UNESCO first adopted World Poetry Day during its 30th General Conference in Paris, 1999, with the aim to continue to bring people together across continents, and all are invited to enjoy this day. Today, we are celebrating here at King Square. And students, as we already had recognized from the East End Primary, St. George's Prep, St. David's Primary, and Francis Patton, welcome to World Poetry Day. It honors poets and Bermudian teachers, such as Mrs. Shangri-La Durham Thompson and Mrs. Percy Butler. World Poetry Day revives oral traditions and poetry recitals. It promotes reading, writing, and teaching of poetry. It fosters poetry in other forms such as dance, theater, music, and painting. And I'd like to read one of Miss Percy Butler's poems in honor of World Poetry Day, and it is entitled, A Beautiful Bermudial Day. It's a beautiful Bermudial day, and everything's going my way. I've got to sing my song and clap my hands. Just celebrate this wonderful day. I've got to sing my song and clap my hands just to celebrate this wonderful day. I'd like for everyone to take those words to heart. It is a very Bermudial day. And Miss Percy Butler, her poem is very appropriate for today. Every culture and every continent all has poetry as part of its cultural diversity. It speaks to our humanity. It speaks to our shared values. It transforms even the simplest of understandings into words that we all can understand. And with that, I want to say, as Ms. Percy Butler poem says, have a wonderful, Bermudial Poetry Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister Caesar. It definitely is a beautiful Bermudial day, perfect for today. So we're going to get started with St. George's Prep. St. George's Prep, you can start making your way to the stage so that we can hear your poetry. I will share this year's theme while they come up. As we are celebrating 25 years, the town of St. George's is celebrating 25 years of being a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So our theme for this year is A Treasure for Tomorrow, celebrating 25 years of our World Heritage Site. So I hope that you all enjoy the poems from St. George's Prep.
Can we move this over a little bit? Okay. Hold on, actually.
Speak up nicely, right? Yeah? Speak up nice and loud.
Come down.
The town of St. George. St. George's town, where heritage sites, the people buzz around. It does so bright. To use our food and warm sea breeze, enjoying the sights is an ease. For us to all of our heritage, thanks to the sun from rain.
Too close. Spread out a little bit. Your team. Spread down. Okay, spread down. Go down a little bit, Ava. Go down a little bit. Yeah.
Can they come forward?
Yes. And come forward. Come forward. Make sure you're in a window. Like make sure people you can see out the window.
Yeah. Come nice.
It's your only time to shine, so don't blow it. This is it. This is what you're shining on. Embrace it. Clear, don't go too fast. You know everything. Reactions.
The Jewel of St. George's by P5 Cox. Walk to Summer's garden with my chin up high. Confidently, eyes wide. The ancient calabash tree. The bok chickens spilling the tea. I skip down the gorgeous pathway, smiling at the brightest Bermuda petals, kicking the family of rocks. My heart bursts with emotion, excitement at the presence of Sir George Somers, fear of the shadowy middle, yet calmed by the peaceful soft wind. This is Somers Garden, the Jewel of St. George's. The Unfinished Beauty by Luca Simmons, featuring P5 Cox. In the heart of St. George's stands a building, a beautiful one to be exact.
Here, let us describe it.
A church with no roof or sky, a church with no floor or grass, a church with no doors or gates, a church with no blinds or air. Started in 1874, abandoned soon after. It is destined to stay the same, untouched, never to be fixed, yet forever filled with memories. We protect this unfinished beauty with all of our might. For this church is far more than a church. It is our St. Georgian pride, the unfinished church. Visited the square, went on a tour, threw in my fishing line, ain't got it no more.
Thank you, P1 and P5 of St. George's Prep. That was such a wonderful start to the event. Beautiful poems. We're going to have to keep our own little booklet of these poems. All right, well, keep the energies high. Next, we're going to have St. David's Primary. St. David's Primary, please make your way to the front.
Oh, what you hit me? Turn
Hold on.
Good afternoon, folks. We will now recite a poem written by Miss Allison Marshall, the best teacher in the world. Town of St. George's, beyond the horizon, where the sun meets the sea, lies the tradition, pride, and culture of me. Concerned born with pride and praise, the town square and heart so true, where stories unfold and friendships grew. Beyond the horizon, where the sun meets
Good afternoon, all. We will now recite a poem titled If You've Ever Lived in Bermuda. If you ever lived in Bermuda, if you ever lived on the island of Bermuda, if you ever lived by the sea, you'll never return to the mainland once your spirit has been set free. If ever you smelled the ocean or tasted the salt in the air, you'll know you discovered a haven that is wonderful, precious, and rare. If you ever see the whales say or watch the long tails in flight, you'll remember why you live here and why it feels so right. If ever you see the sun set as the ferry passes the shore, you'll remember why you live here and why you live forevermore. If ever you heard the seagulls or the waves and the winds, you heard the song of the island and the peaceful message it sends. If you ever lived on the island of Bermuda, if you ever lived by the sea, you'll never return to the mainland once your spirit has been set free.
Beautiful, beautiful job, St. David's Primary. Let's give them one more round of applause. I don't know about you, but these students' poems are definitely reminded me of why I love Bermuda and St. George's so very much. Thank you, students. Thank you. So we're going to take a little break from the students right now. We're going to have one of our local poets, Miss June Casey, come up and read one of her poems to us. Now, while she comes up, Miss Casey has been participating with us in UNESCO World Poetry Day for a few years now. We have some stairs right around the back. Oh, okay, not a problem.
Stage is not my friend.
I'll let you take it away, Miss Casey. Thank you very much.
Okay, God bless you. I'm going to say, I just love St. George's. Every time I make an entrance there, it's so much love and happiness and ooh. And it's not my poem, by the way. It's Percy's, I think Percy's Butler? Girlfriend. I don't know now. I hope I don't mess up. I changed a couple of words. Okay?
Poetic license.
Oh, thank you. I had this young lady's permission. Okay. How many youngsters out there would really like to be a poet? Tess or a poet? Sure. Okay. I want you all, when you do poetry, when you're by yourself, be you. And don't try to mock someone else. It does not work. What's behind you? Okay. This poem is just about maybe a minute and a half. And I'm going to ask my son, he doesn't know this, if he could come and sing a little bit with me. Is that okay? I can still spank my children, you know that, yeah? I can, you know. I can, and he's in his 50s, and I can still spank him. You all ever had spanks from your mommy and daddy? Oh, okay. This is by Persis. Thank you so much, my dear. St. George's is the very, very special place. It's like a garden, and it has its own personality. It gives peace, joy, love, calm, and cheer, like a harmonious symphony. All citizens answer its call. Even piggy wigglies, wormies, willingly give their all. The crowing of roosters greet every day, and the tree frogs. Have you ever seen a tree frog? Who's tree frog? You've never seen it? What? A tree frog goes with frogs like a no, it's a tree frog, honey. Really? I don't believe it. Oh, of course you do. They make enough noise at night, I'll tell you that. Okay, and the frogs serenade at night. The birds and the trees and the breeze and the bees vocalize in the trees as the butterflies dance with delight. Have you seen a butterfly? Of course you have. Yeah? How do they fly? How do they fly? That's right. Good. That's what they do. That's what they do. All of these activities are the norm. In this garden, where good things abound, such as fragrant flowers, veggies, and fruit, all of God's gifts springing up from the ground. So many surprises fill this place, as all visitors will reveal, impacting not just what you see, but how you think and feel. Animals, insects, birds in the tree. If these little insects can live in harmony and peace, then why can't we? Would you like to live in peace and harmony? What do you say to your schoolmates when you see them every day? And you chat with them, don't you? You tell them what you had for breakfast? No? I'm going to ask my son if he can come here. Grab yourself a mic, Tor, please. His name is Tor. Everyone. Please. It's not going to be long. It's not going to be long, I promise. Okay. When I say I walk with God, I'm not shouting, I'm truly living. I'm whispering. I was lost, but now am found and forgiven. When I say I walk with God, I still feel the sting of pain. I have my share of heartache, so I call upon His name.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
We haven't done this. Thank you, son. That's all we just.
Well, talk about a beautiful surprise. That was lovely. Thank you so very much, Miss Casey and Mr. Casey, for both of you sharing your talents. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. We are going to pick things right back up with East End Primary. Where are you, East End? You can make your way to the stage.
Let's relax. Can we put this one right here? Can it be placed right here? Leave it, leave it, leave it. So, can it come right here? Shh, can't put it on. Nash? No, they're all coming to the mic. So can we have this one right here? Shh, shh, shh. Can it go on the stage? Yeah. So where does it first? Right here, right here. It's going to be high. Go higher. Hold on. So guys, over here, Dominic, come to this one, okay? Over here, and at this one right here, Lon, this one, do not shut up on it, okay? Maury. Just come to it right here, okay? James, here, come over.
Miss Allen. Which one do I go with? Let me say off. I'm going. Very quick. That one's too. See that one?
When you exit in, follow James, okay? There you go. Turn around a bit.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, the Eastern Primary School Music Club will be performing a dub poem titled "The East is Where You Want to Be," written by Miss Gail Palacio and directed by Miss Tamika Allen. Enjoy. The East is where you want to be. So come along and learn with me. Come join our short path. It will be fun. It will be a blast. Put your head and arms between the stalks. And as you look towards the rocks, take in the vastness of the sea. Imagine the way life used to be. All ships that sail the ocean blue, filled with goods and people too. Horses and buggies line the roads, scared by lizards, crabs and toads. Gossipy women would get dumped. Unruly men would get drunk. Children ran about the street, some in shoes, some in bare feet. Peter scattered about the hill. Many people missed their step. Each song led a church. Lyrics you can hear. Songs the choir sings. Holy, holy, holy. This church, the country of places for visitors to see. When it's St. George's, visit King Square. The onion drops brings in the new year. The town hall at Christmas is lit with lights. It's a beautiful and festive sight. The East is where you want to be. I hope you had a good time with me. Thanks for visiting our historic town. We hope you decide to come back down.
Now, when I say come with the energy, they came with the energy. That was fantastic. Easton, we may need you to come and perform that again in King Square. We'll call you guys. We'll call you. All right, last but definitely not least, we have Francis Patton Primary. You can make your way to the stage. And students, please do not leave yet. I'd like to take a group photo after the event, and we've got some pizza for you. And if you don't want the pizza, I can eat it all by myself. You're gonna help me eat it? You're gonna help me eat it? Okay, so don't go anywhere. Francis Patton, come on up.
Yes. You have to touch it. You have to touch it too.
P5 Fruto Stockholm mission statement. We the P5 Fruto Stockholm super creative thinkers will be extraordinary leaders. We will use the 4 core rules and our time effectively. We will keep our classroom neat, organized, and clean. We will be understanding and kind to our peers. We will be good role models, encouraging others to follow our footsteps. We will use the 7 habits to collaborate with others to promote greatness at Francis Patton School. Our brains are like fireworks, lighting up with great ideas. Woo! All right. Tomorrow is a treasure by Mrs. Vanessa C. A treasure for tomorrow may seem like a long time away, but don't wait for tomorrow. Get it done today. Life is so precious. Enjoy every moment of it. Smell the roses, sing a song, make a big hit. Be kind and true to yourself and others.
Don't let life drain you. Just don't be bothered.
For tomorrow, you know is promised to no one.
Enjoy the breeze and live. Just bask in the sun.
So let's just measure today's gift. Tomorrow is a treasure. Enjoy each hour. Let your smile sing and carry on with joy.
Thank you so very much, Francis Patton. Thank you to all 4 of our participating schools. It has been a lovely afternoon. I couldn't think of a better way to spend my lunch hour. I don't know about you all. A big thank you to our dignitaries who have joined us today, Minister Caesar, MP Fogo, MP Ming, as well as Councillor Ming. We also have Councillor Butterfield and Councillor Asarayan who joined us today. Thank you so much for coming out. A big thank you to our community sponsors who have helped us to serve lunch for our students today. A thank you to Churchill's, White Horse Restaurant, Tobacco Bay, Doling's Marine and Auto Service Station, Saltwater Jewelry, Wahoo's Bistro and Patio, Boho Couture, and Robertson's Drugstore. I'd also like to say a very special thank you to Miss June Casey. Thank you for joining us again this year and bringing your son along with you with his lovely voice. And thank you again to our 4 participating schools, St. George's Prep, St. David's Primary, East End Primary, and Francis Patton. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to UNESCO World Poetry Day. Thank you to all those who tuned in on the live stream and for supporting our students one way or another. Before we leave, I'd love for all the students to come up to the front. You can come right up on stage so we can take one group photo. Minister Caesar, if you don't mind being a part of that photograph, as well as our MPs, and then we'll serve lunch to the students. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful afternoon.
Watch the mics, okay? Watch the mics. Yes. I'm smiling, bro. I'm smiling like,
brother. Hey, Kiko. Hey, Burn News. Is it fluffy? Oh! No, stop. I'm gonna do it more. Chase.
How do you do? Yes, sir? Yes, thank you.